What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01 here, and I've got a unique video for you today. I just wanted to explain a few things on my take with ads and and all that stuff. So constantly I get comments on videos or messages saying, why are there so many ads in a video, or different like messages like that. And so I just wanted to explain to you guys how important ads are for people that actually make a living on YouTube and they do what they do. I think as a society, we've come to the point where anytime we see an ad, we just we get upset. And I'm talking about as society as a whole. As a lot of people aren't like that, but some people are. Some people use ad blocks so that they don't get ads on videos. And I just want to explain a few things on why I put ads, how I put them in the video, and how I don't have full control on some of the things that I do. So for instance, we're going to take a few videos as an example on how I do this. So let's say, let's take a look at this here, right? So this is Hitman Blood Money Part 7, my walkthrough, right? So I've got the video here. Now notice the video is only 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So if we watch the video, there'll be an ad in the very beginning, okay? When a video is under 10 minutes long, we do not have the option of where ads are placed and how many ads are in it. And I'll go into that by showing you the info and settings. So if we go over to here, you can see the video here, and we can go over to, like, say, monetization, and we can look down. Now, notice that these are the ad formats. Obviously, every single YouTuber is going to mark these because this just means that there's a choice between display ads, overlay ads, sponsored ads, skippable video ads, non-skippable, and long skippable. But we cannot choose what ad is going to be placed when and where in a video that is under 10 minutes long. And if you notice, some of my videos are under 10 minutes long because some of these missions don't take 10 minutes. Therefore, I don't want to stretch out a mission just to make it 10 minutes so that I can put extra ads in. We can only put more than one ad in if a video is longer than 10 minutes. So let's take a video that has 10 minutes in. So you better watch out for Hitman Blood Money. So if I go to the edit now, since it's 10 minutes long, you're going to see something a little different now as I go over to monetization. You'll see right here that there is a place to put ads in the video. So everyone is different. We put suggestions on where videos are, but a lot of the times you don't see those ads. You might see the yellow like pop up, like if we click on the video and we start actually watching the video, you'll see the ad that plays in the very beginning. This is an example of a non-skippable ad, so it's about 30 seconds long, and you can't skip it. Normally you get a skip here. Some ads you can do that with, some ads you can't. Unfortunately, here, obviously, you can't skip it. So what this does is this is exactly how we make money on YouTube. This is the only way that we make money. And it's different based off of who your partnership is with and how much the ads are going for. In the months of January through June and July, it is a very, very crappy situation. So notice here. You saw in the very, very beginning, getting those in. You saw in the very, very beginning that I had placed an ad at 3 and like 7 or something, right? But notice we had an ad in the beginning, but there is no ad that is at 3 something. So if you sit through the first ad, and most of the time you're only going to see like maybe one of these ads actually show up, and it'll be right there. So you could like skip to the video and look, now the ad is gone, and now the 3 ad is there. So it's very, very confusing on how it actually works, and how like if you skip around in the video, the ads won't really show up. But and you'll see that there's another ad at the end. So when a video, this is usually what I like to do. For the instances in the months of January through July where ad revenue is down horribly. So what I mean by this is from July onward, the money that the ads can give a YouTuber goes up significantly, especially in the November and the December time frame. So November, December ads are like double or triple what they are during the rest of the year. That's because that's the big time where people are out buying stuff. Ads need to be on things as much as possible because that means more people are going to buy things for Christmas, for holiday seasons, and things like that. So it's very, very important to have ads in your videos during those times of the months, because that's when YouTubers usually get paid, usually get the most money that they get for the year is in November and December. It's when all the games are coming out. That's when the ad revenue is up big time. But usually January through July, I've noticed that it goes down horribly. Like I noticed a huge drop in the money that I made from December 31st to January 1st. And that's just because the ads are not worth as much anymore. So whereas I might get $3 on a video, it went down to like $1, or something like that. And I am not someone out there that's a big YouTuber. Okay. I don't get hundreds of thousands of views. Those guys that get hundreds of thousands of views per video, they're literally making like $40,000-$50,000 a month. I'm not. I'm barely making anything to scrap by to pay for a family, to pay for all the stuff that I need to make sure that this channel can run. I get nowhere near that. I mean, I'm happy if I can just get maybe $3,000 a month. And I mean, and I'm putting my business out there and stuff to let you guys know that it is a very hard thing to do, is to make a career out of YouTube. That's why I also have the Army job where I work part-time for that now. Patreons help out a lot. So with all that added together, I'm able to manage and able to live a life that I can sit up here and do this for you guys, and be able to support a family. A wife who has very bad allergies, who has a lot of medical attention, who gets shots every week and stuff like that. It's very expensive medical wise, and everyone knows out there how expensive medical insurance can be for that stuff. So I guess my main question in this video is, if you look, let's go to a video of mine that's like, say, maybe 20 or so minutes. I guess we'll go back into my video manager. And you'll see what I normally like to do. If a video is around 20 minutes, I want to put an ad about every 7 minutes. And the reason I do that is because the average people on my channel, I'm not going to show you my analytics, but the average people on my channel have a sustainment rate of watching a video of mine for about 7 minutes. So for every video that I put out, the average watch time is about 7 minutes. Per YouTube, that is awful. That is horrible. YouTube doesn't like that. That's why you don't see me at the top of searches in mainstream AAA games. You might see me at the top of searches if I do, like, say, for instance, Hitman Blood Money walkthrough. I'm number 1. And that is because my Hitman Blood Money walkthrough on professional difficulty from a couple of years ago is still like the main thing to watch for people. As you can see, that's a lot of views. Okay. And because of that, therefore, when people search up Hitman Blood Money, I'm usually the first person that they see. And obviously you can even see here that right now I'm still the second person on my new walkthrough. And there's other people as you go down and stuff like that. But it's nice to be up for a change. But if you go through a walkthrough of mine, let's say something that wasn't as prominent. Let's say my Dishonored, or let's say Dishonored 2 walkthrough, and you'll notice that the way YouTube works now is I'm still on the front page, but there's a lot of other people that are up there in front of me. I'm not like number 1 or anything like that. And this is an example where I'm actually surprised I'm at the very top here. But let's go to my Dishonored 1 walkthrough, and you'll see I'm still about the same. So I'm using this as a very bad example. This is a pretty good series for me. I guess people really do enjoy Dishonored, so they've had a good chance of watching me. Let me do, let's say I used to be I used to be at the top of Heavy Rain because that was a big walkthrough on my channel. Now not even on the front page anymore. Yeah. So I've went completely down on Heavy Rain. Like I'm not even in there anymore. So if I type in Heavy Rain walkthrough and then maybe put CenterStrain01, there I am. I mean, it was 6 years ago, so obviously the newer the walkthrough, the better chances you're going to be at the top. But there are so many video games that I'm not even in the first 4 pages or 5 pages or 6 pages, and I never really show up. And that has a lot to do with the watch time. The amount of time people watch my videos is only 7 minutes, and which is, in YouTube terms, it's very bad. I don't have a very good like ratio. So if you go to say like this walkthrough here, right? I've got 281 likes, but the like ratio that I have is really, really bad is for some of my videos, where the more likes you have, which means the more engagement, the better chances you have at being at the top of searches and all that kind of stuff. So as I was saying, when I go into a video that is over 20 minutes long, I usually prefer, and we'll use something that we have done recently. Well, that's the thing. With this walkthrough, like, there wasn't a lot of videos that were around 20 minutes. But let's see what I did for this one, as I can't.
More people than ever are choosing.
Let's go into the monetization of it as soon as that finishes. All right. So for this case, I did 5 minutes and 13 minutes. So what I like to do is I like to place ads that are equally throughout. So if a video is, for in this case, is 20 minutes long, then I'll put one at 5. And as you can see, it goes like kind of, it flows through there. It's like you get a little bit of time in between each ad. Now think of it as a TV. Everyone hates to watch TV when there is a commercial in front of it. But remember that the commercials are what make the money for that specific TV program. So TV programs don't make money based off of people that, unless it's like a subscription service like HBO, where you have to pay extra, or Showtime or something like that, where you have to pay extra. But normal cable TV, you pay with your cable company, and then you get that specific channel as part of a package or whatever. And then how that specific TV show, like say Gotham, for instance, makes its money, it's by the ads that show up on the commercials. It's the same way that YouTubers make money. Again, I don't make anything, guys. I know you think I'm a big YouTuber, and my channel has grown, but it's not growing substantially. It's not like really, really up there where even other people that have the same amount of subs that I have are making way more than I am. I'm still at that bottom pole because I have a very small niche group of people that constantly watch my stuff, and that's the people that love stealth in general. So the main purpose of this video is for you guys to understand that if I put ads in videos, it's not because I want you to sit through a bunch of ads. It's because I want to stay alive. I want to be able to continue to do this, and it takes a lot of money to run the stuff that you need in order to be able to do this. I've got gigabyte internet. I've got, electric bill that runs up so much because I am constantly up here in this room recording videos and doing stuff like that. Electricity is running high. All that stuff, it's a lot to have a good quality mic, to have a good quality monitor, to have a webcam, good headphones, good recording equipment, to make it the most crisp and clear visuals and audio sounds that you can get on YouTube. Obviously, I also use a mixture between Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, Cyberlink Power Director. I use a mixture of stuff to make sure that the quality is the best that it can be, so that the stuff that I do put out is something you guys want to watch. But in the end, I only make as much as you are willing to help me out. And that, by helping me out, is either by obviously helping me out on Patreon, or by helping me out by actually, I'm sorry, but watching those ads, not using some type of ad blocker. Because what that does is it limits what we can do on YouTube. It limits some of your favorite, people out there that you like to watch. It means that they won't be able to do it as much, or there'll be a longer time between videos or whatever. I'm the kind of person that puts out videos every day. I don't want to move and be a person that puts out videos like once or twice a week. That's never been what I am. That's not good for walkthroughs. It's what I do. It's a genre that isn't as popular as it used to be. Let's Plays now is everything that's popular. It's people running and gunning and not worrying about they're just going around the level and just making a mess of things, right? That's never what this channel has been about. This channel has been more about strategy, more about showing you how to get in there, getting a reward for the work that you put in. This is not about just rushing through a game to be the first to get it out there. It's about showing you exactly what you need to do to complete an objective, having you come back time and time again because you're replaying a certain game. That's how I look at it. So Let's Players, when they do stuff, they get a lot of views up front, right? But 2 years later, those people that watch that Let's Play, they're not going to go back and watch the Let's Play again because they've already seen that reaction of the funny moments of someone just running in and dying. They've seen the funny parts. They've seen that. But with walkthroughs, someone could go in and say, well, I need to figure out how to get by this certain objective. So I go in, I do it, and then 2 years later, oh, I want to play this game again. Oh, I forgot how to do this. So they go back and then they watch the games again. That's why a lot of my earlier videos still get some good views, because people are continually watching those videos because they are a walkthrough and not a Let's Play. So this was I'm sorry the video took a little bit longer, but I wanted to explain a few things, how important it is for us, for YouTubers that are doing this for a living, that are making videos very, very that take up a lot of time, to know that those ads are not meant to piss you off. It's not meant to just get nothing but money out of you, because it's not costing you a thing. Unless you actually go into like Patreon or something like that, or donate. But it's just a way to make sure that we can continue to do the stuff that we do. I've always been about playing video games and having fun and giving something back to you guys. And this is my way of giving back. And it would not be possible. I would not be able to continue to do this like I do if I didn't have those ads in there. I mean, unfortunately, it means a lot. It is a job. It is a business. It's making money. Now, I still don't like to consider YouTube a business, but I've got to get my head out of my ass, because guess what? It really, really is. It's a business. And if you want to do this for a living, which is what I want to do, it's a dream of mine to do this for a living and to continue to bring these walkthroughs out there for you guys, and to take the time that I do to put into this. And the only way that's going to happen are those ads. And so I hate it, but it is a necessity. I would love one day to get to the point to be able to have enough subs and enough views on videos to only have like one ad in there, or no ads in there, to have like enough people on Patreon helping me out every month, or enough donations every month, or whatever it is, to make sure that I can stay afloat. I would love for that to happen. But at this current time, I've got to rely on things that are hopefully going to just get me through the month. And I've learned, since I don't have my full-time Army job anymore, I'm only a part-time Army, I've learned about saving money. I've learned about not spending a lot of money trying to do what I do, as to be more manageable with it, to make sure that I can take care of my family. Because that is the most important thing in my life, is to take care of my family. So every time I make a video, every time I do a live stream, the first thing on my mind is making sure that my family can be taken care of, because that is the most important thing. And I'm sure you hear that from a lot of YouTubers, but those of you that know me know that I'm genuine about every single thing that I say. I don't kid around. I give you always the honest and straight facts, because you deserve it, because you spend your time watching the content that I put out, and I want to make sure that I can help you to want to come back and feel like you're part of the family, because you are part of my family. And this channel is a community. It is it's amazing what we have done with it in the time that we have had, but we want to keep it going, and I don't want it to stop, because this means a lot to me, and I want to keep it going. So guys, that's just a short, well, not too short, video of me just explaining a few things on what I think about the whole process of ads and all that stuff. Hopefully you got some information out of it. Hopefully you maybe go into a different perspective, and know that if you see an ad, don't be discouraged by it because it takes an extra 30 seconds. You never, ever have to sit through an ad that's more than 30 seconds. You can always skip that ad, and that's fine. But please just try to remember exactly what the purpose of that ad is there for. And maybe that'll just help put it into perspective a little bit. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And again, I will see you on the next walkthrough. Peace out.